is a real honor to be addressing you guys on this auspicious occasion that marks our Teachers' Day. Today, I'll be talking about teachers who have changed millions of lives and created thousands of hopes and opportunities. Yes, today I'll be talking about none other than the great teachers who are the nation builders in true sense. Now, generally, I don't even look at newspapers, cartoons much. But someone showed me the other day that got me thinking. It showed a sports fantasy camp with bunch of athletes standing around waiting to get an autograph from a short, lean, balding guy. While one athlete points to the person and says, "Oh, I wish I had that kind of money and respect." While the another athlete points to the person and says, "Wow, he is a teacher." Ha ha ha, it was very funny, right? Now, this was just a Sunday cartoon, but the message behind the humor says a lot, isn't it? I mean, we all worship our athletes, our sports persons, our entertainers, our movie stars, but we forget it is actually the great teachers who should trigger a wow from all of us. Now, standing in front of you, I'm completely wowed. It is because it is the teachers who have changed thousands of lives for the better, and therefore I couldn't have been prouder to address you. You know, when I meet young people these days who want to bring about a change, a difference, leave behind a legacy, I urge them to teach. Too often, bright, committed young people do not answer the call to teach. Instead, they choose fields like law, medicine, engineering that commands higher pay and higher respect. Today, I am here to talk about how we can change this trend, how we can change this teaching profession and ensure that the very next generation of teachers is the best that we can offer. I want to talk about how that Sunday morning cartoon can become the reality today. Now, let me be crystal clear. The countries that are beating us today in the classroom will definitely beat us in the workplace tomorrow. Therefore, to win the future, we must mirror these high-performing countries and recruit the best teachers possible. Do you know that there are many bright, committed young people who are attracted to the profession of teaching, yet they are reluctant to enter this field because they see it as low paying and low prestige. So it is high time that we should start thinking radically differently. Our teaching profession might change if the salaries started at a decent amount, right? I am sure if teachers are to be treated and compensated as the true professionals they are, then this profession will shift from low prestigious to highly prestigious industrial sector blue collar job. One thing, that money is never the reason why people enter this profession. But yes, it is one of the main reasons why people do not enter this profession or leave it as soon as they start beginning to have a family or buy a home. Now that must change. Because of these reasons, today the profession is in crisis. Do you know that half of the people who join the teaching profession leave it within 5 years? Lack of support, lack of quality mentorship, lack of professional development, inadequate compensation, inadequate respect, we all know the reasons, right? Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, it is high time that we must remake this entire teaching profession itself. We must think big. Our children, our parents, our teachers and our country deserve better. We must be more flexible, focused more on our goals rather than our means. We must look in the mirror every day and ask ourselves, are we perpetuating the problem or are we creating the solution? So today I am here to challenge all of us to work towards a profound goal, and that is to make this teaching profession one of the most venerated professions of our nation. So, ladies and gentlemen, today let us go out of the box that we have been stuck in for decades and let us picture a day when teachers will be considered as highly accomplished professionals or masters in their fields and compensated accordingly. Let us picture a day when all teachers have access to strong mentors, good incentive programs, meaningful professional development, and real career ladders. Let us picture a day when teachers, like other professionals, would be evaluated by using the multiple evidences about their success in the job. Let us all picture a day when all the teachers would aspire to achieve high and vigorous standards of teaching. And let us picture a day when a top undergraduate walks off the stage and says to his mother, "Mom, I am going to be a well-paid, highly respected professional. Mom, I am going to be a teacher." So, friends, now I expect some noisy debates, and I know it won't happen overnight. It will require for all of us to come out of our comfort zones, and yes, it will require some money. Given the current political climate of our nation, wrestling with debt and deficit, I am sure there will be some people who would say we can't afford it, without even looking as to how we can redirect the money that we are spending and respending. To them, I would say that there are more than one ways to mortgage our future. Come on guys, we can't mortgage our future by underinvesting in education, right? Therefore, today I respectfully urge everyone to take a deep breath, hold their fire and see this as an opportunity to transform the entire profession, not as a threat but rather as an investment that we truly needed. Now, this isn't coming from me or a narrow segment of the society. Rather, it is coming from all the great teachers across the world who want your respect, your support, and your trust. And ladies and gentlemen, I also know that this change won't take place unless we teachers own this change and drive this change. So, I urge the teachers to lead this effort. Your colleagues in your classroom trust you, right? So they will definitely take your lead and follow you. Appeal to their highest ideal. Bring their voice into the conversation and help them see that by taking full responsibility of their profession, they can remake it in their own eyes and in the eyes of the nation. And then we can all look forward to the day when people across the society who would meet a teacher would just come up with one word on their lips, and that is wow.